So now we have worked on the 7 areas of your life. I now want you to get out your goal-setting forms for your business. And these you're going to need to work on because many of you may not have the numbers that are necessary, but this one is strictly, again, for your business. So we have to evaluate, remember, just like we did the 7 boxes, where are you right now in business? So what I want you to do after the call is get all these blanks filled in that you do not know. So it asks you, what's your taxable income? Now, you will get from your companies your 1099s, and then you will need to be able to gather what you've spent on your business, and the best way to do that is to have 2 things, to have a business checking account and a business credit card. If you just have those 2 things along with what you get from your company, it's very easy to put P&Ls together. If you send it all to the accountant, ask him to tell you where you are right now. What is my current taxable income? And let's make sure you've got money set aside for your taxes. Also, how many units have you closed so far this year? Do you have any staff members, any team members? Put that down. And again, if you have an idea what your business expenses are, put that amount in. Because then you'll have your taxable in line 1, and then you'll have what you spent in line 2, so you can actually see what you're keeping. Then I want you to write down where your business comes from. We use what's called a lead tracker, so every month it tells us what category our businesses are in, and so we know the percentages. And I'll talk about that in a minute, how to get your hands on forms that are actually systems to help you know your numbers. And what is your current weakness, biggest weakness right now? That we would go back to your goal sheet in business. In your business, what's your biggest weakness? Also, if we look at your 1099, that's after expenses, I mean, not after expenses, but after referral fees and splits, you need to know how much you make per transaction. So if you can set your goals for next year, you need to know what is your average commission dollar after splits and after referrals. Yearly savings. Do you know how much you saved? If you don't know, then you definitely need to start using our personal budget form. It's very simple. And listen, it's painful. You don't want to do it in the beginning, but it's the best thing you can possibly do is to, when you're empowered and you know your numbers, you don't stress because you know how to fix things. How many hours are you currently working right now? 40? That'd be great. Might be 50, 60, 70. We got to cut those back. And then what is your average sales price? So you will not have all those answers as we sit here. If you're a course student, you do, but that's okay. We have, I'm going to talk about the forms later you can use to get these numbers, but gather these numbers so you know where you are. And then you're going to use the form to set up where you want to